Righto, the Battle Pass Bowfighter Mark 1 with twin 40mm guns, although they're not exactly twin because they are different guns and they also have different ammo types, and it's just confusing mess. This is a Bowfighter, right? Rank 2, battle rating 3.0. It is possibly the worst vehicle that I've ever seen to be given away as a free vehicle. Granted, you still have to grind 50 levels for it. Is it worth it? Probably not. But you get the test drive through the, I think the 7th challenge in the rewards for the Battle Pass. So you can fly it and you can have a bit of fun for yourself. And if you enjoy it, that's great. But for me, this has been the most annoying aircraft I have ever flown in a long time. And it even beats out that of the Kai 44-2, which normally I'd say is pretty garbo, in my opinion, even though the 40s are amazing. Although extremely low velocity. There's nothing wrong with this particular airframe. It's slow, it's cumbersome, and we're going to take it out in a match and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Now, we've been climbing for the last 3 minutes at about 10% angle with 100% throttle. There is no way that this thing can get to altitudes where it's actually practical, especially when this thing has model with reduced textures. It's crazy. So this is probably the reason why it's crashing my game. We'll get into that later. I'll show you some clips of that happening. But I've just started playing guitar while climbing. I don't know what it is about air realistic battles, but with heavier objects and things, I just tend to do that. I get that people love flying things, it's great, but this is possibly one of the reasons why I like playing heavy fighters the most. You get to come up against, especially with an airstrike spawn, you know, you get that slight advantage, because it's the only advantage you're going to be getting. If you started on the ground and you're facing, you know, Yak 9s or 109s, you'd absolutely be doomed. Most of the enemy team is going after the other Bowfighter. I'm going to take a chance with this Yak 9T. Hopefully I can get him in a head-on, because if not, he's going to absolutely obliterate me. Right, there we go. One lucky shell. I have no idea where that actually hit, but that's the kind of thing you can do with a head-on. Now, obviously, you've got limited ammunition, so you can't do that for very much. So, really, my only option is right now is to turn around and just run for a little bit, see if the enemy fighters are coming my way, and then re-evaluate the situation. Normally, I'd turn back in if it was an A7D or something like that, or another Bowfighter, turn directly back in, because you've got the guns for it. But just sort of sticking around, and I'm going to aim myself towards that Focke-Wulf 190. A minute later, we're still chasing this FW190. I don't know where he's going, but he's going to have some fun with the A7 or A6M2. Meanwhile, that HS129 is just doing donuts around the bottom of the map, so, you know what, let's go for an easy kill, and then we'll head down towards those other fighters. Provided I don't screw this up, and that's going to be key. Again, the top speed of this thing isn't fantastic, the roll rate isn't that good, it's an early Bowfighter with very early engines, so in and of itself it's quite quirky, but also not really, I guess, useful, because it doesn't have any other armament aside from the 240s. One of which is a Rolls-Royce cannon, and the other one which is I believe, a Vickers cannon. So, you know, with different varying ammunition layouts as well, yeah, don't forget to pull up. Right? I'm going to have a blast like shooting this guy, but I need to pull up. No. It just locks up. The controls just lock up. It's just so stupid. Right, on to the next match. Okay, we've climbed up for a bit, we've come across enemy fighter here, and this Yak 1 completely avoids all our shells, rips our tail off it. See how dangerous those fighters can be? You always try and pick off the lone ones, and they end up by picking you off. I have no rudder control, I have no rudder authority, therefore I'm going to basically die here. So yeah, if you don't get it right, and if you aren't clever enough, or lucky enough I suppose, because the 40s sometimes miss due to the deviation with shells, yeah, you get absolutely screwed upon. Alright, there's a Focke-Wulf 190 up ahead, a 109, we're going to head that direction. Hopefully nothing comes out of the clouds or the sun. Sicily is a weird one, and look at that. I had to open my damn mouth because a bloody Stuka has come out of this woodwork. Now, I really shouldn't say anything else. I think you get the idea. It's a Bowfighter with terrible armament. There is a snail in Russia town.
snail.
Quick, move. That's a bloody Stuka. Oh, for Pete's sake. If it isn't a Stuka, it's a bloody Yak 9. Oh, side climb. Get absolutely demolished by a Focke-Wulf 190. Oh, go straight in. Get absolutely demolished by a Stuka. There isn't any winning with this vehicle. And I mean, the guns are great when they actually get hit. Oh, yeah, there's Elder. Bye-bye, Elder, you're gonna die. I think you're gonna get killed by that Yak 9, if not that Beaufighter that's below you. Anyway, this vehicle is incredibly cumbersome. Yes, sure, it might be a free battle pass vehicle, but is it exactly worth anything? I personally suggest that you just, either if you're a collector or you really like Beaufighters, you can keep it. Ground forces wise, this machine isn't exactly your most cut out job. You'd be better off with a Hurricane with the 40 mils. And even then, that's saying something. You're better off with 50 cal armament because they at least go through open top vehicles like a Swiss cheese. So stuff like the 2.7 Corsair is better than this machine. So really, I don't know if there's a winning solution here because this is such a high battle rating at 3.0. You're kind of getting shafted by, obviously, look at the team spread. You've got zeros over there, P63, P38 up high. Look at this. I'm going to be cheeky against him, right? Now, had that have hit, he would have absolutely gone away, but that's not going to happen. This zero, however, doesn't learn the important lesson that happened. I don't know what it is with the high explosive fuse, but sometimes that happens. And unfortunately, once you've used up your couple of rounds, there is no real going back. Oh, come on. Go on, get a hit. Get a hit. Yeah, I got a critical hit. That's all I got. You know what? Now I've got zeros everywhere. I can either dive or pull back after that P63, and honestly, this machine is dead anyway. Even if I dive out after that guy, I'm still going to get absolutely nailed by the P38 and everyone else behind me. There is no real point. Alright. Plane burnt down, so there you go. Lyrics that I've forgotten. Always look on the bright side of life. What do you mean the fucking warthunder crashed? What do you mean? I'm still playing. How? What the? So what, I'm flying, I can't touch the controls? Fantastic. It's almost like playing these games make you irritated. Like, I'm still playing the game. So if I can load in really quick before, That's irritating. I'm gonna die by the time I get back in. Takes its sweet-ass time to log in. Come on, log me back in. I'm back in the match. Yes, come on. I'm gonna be dead, aren't I? I'll be surprised if I'm still alive. What the actual fuck? How am I still alive? Stop crashing on me, you stupid fuck! Ah! And there you go. I suppose that's the Bowfighter experience in a nutshell. Not only is it crashing the game, but it's utterly terrible. And, there you go. That's the Battle Pass vehicle for you.